Okay, so let's dive into this madness, shall we? So President Joe Biden has officially pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, for his gun conviction. Yeah, the same guy who's been preaching to us about gun control and accountability just threw it all out the window. Let's take a look at this first clip.
Overnight, President Biden not answering questions as he boarded Air Force One for an overseas trip to Africa. It comes just hours after he signed a full and unconditional pardon for his son Hunter Biden, saying in a written statement that the facts of the cases show, quote, Hunter was singled out only because he is my son, and that is wrong. Adding, in trying to break Hunter, they've tried to break me. Enough is enough. The pardon sweeping, covering offenses that Hunter Biden, quote, has committed or may have committed or taken part in over the past 11 years, including but not limited to all offenses charged or prosecuted. Hunter Biden was scheduled to be sentenced this month for his conviction on federal gun charges and separately for a criminal case in which he pleaded guilty to federal tax evasion.
Unfairly singled out. Excuse me? What parallel universe is Joe Biden living in? This man spent his entire career demonizing gun owners and pushing laws that have locked up countless Americans for less than what his son did. But when Hunter Biden gets caught, suddenly he's the victim. Nah, Hunter wasn't singled out because he's your son. He was prosecuted because he broke the law. You know, the same laws you've been ramming down our throats for decades, and now you've pardoned him. Now, really quickly, before we dive further into this hypocrisy, I just want to quickly remind you about the sale that's going on right now at shop.mrcolion.com. Yesterday was supposed to be the last day for the Black Friday sale, but I've been getting messages asking me to extend it through Cyber Monday. So guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. So today is the last day to get 20% off all of our premium embroidered hoodies, including Defend America and Right to Bear Arms collection. And it's not just our hoodies, it's our hats, it's our shirts, it's our drinkware, you name it. 20% off when you use the code Right to Bear. You can also grab the residential version of the flip lock, the same lock I tested in a recent video by shooting it with a 223-556 round. And yes, it held up. These locks almost never go on sale, so you don't want to miss out on this. And for my range lovers out there, check out the AKT1 Blackout wireless Bluetooth in-ear hearing protection with noise reduction and 6-time hearing enhancement. And also what usually doesn't go on sale but is on sale also will be the Vault-Tec cases. All the Vault-Tec gun cases, including the XR Colion Noir Edition Life Pod case, is available right now at shop.mrcolion.com on sale. So head over to the shop, click the link in the description section, and use the code Right to Bear at checkout to lock in your discount. But hurry, the sale ends tonight. So hit the link in the bio or in the description to stock up before it's gone.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes, I will not pardon him.
White House aides, even after the election, had also repeatedly said Biden would not pardon his son.
We've been asked that question multiple times. Our answer stands, which is no.
But as NBC News first reported, the president did decide to reverse course over the holiday weekend at his family's annual Thanksgiving getaway in Nantucket. In a statement, Hunter Biden writing, "I will never take the clemency I've been given today for granted."
This right here is the icing on the hypocrisy cake. You see, Biden and his administration swore up and down, no, we're not pardoning Hunter. Not gonna happen. Well, guess what? It fucking happened. They lied, straight up lied over and over. And then they expect us to trust them when they talk about restricting our Second Amendment rights. Nah, if they can't stay consistent on this, why should we believe a word they say about gun control? Their credibility is officially non-existent.
President-elect Trump, meanwhile, questioning whether Biden would pardon those imprisoned for the January 6th attack on the Capitol, writing on social media, such an abuse and miscarriage of justice. Many Republicans blasting the president's decision. Senator Tom Cotton arguing most Americans can sympathize with the father's decision to pardon his son, even if they disagree. What they can't forgive is Biden lying about it repeatedly before the election. Biden also facing criticism from some Democrats, including Colorado Governor Jared Polis, who wrote he understood Biden's motivations as a father, but, quote, "I am disappointed that he put his family ahead of his country."
Let me tell you what's unforgivable. Biden blatantly lying to the American people about this pardon. If you're going to do it, own it. Don't insult our intelligence by pretending this is some noble act of a fatherly love. Your administration said no pardon repeatedly, and now you're out here pretending this is about protecting your family. No, it's not. It's about protecting your agenda. If your son had been any other American, he'd be sitting in jail right now, rotting away.
Second one, would the president pardon or commute his son if he's convicted?
So I've answered this question before. It was asked of me not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I was very clear and I said no.
Perspective, is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Secondly, his son, Hunter, is also up for being sentenced next month. Does the president have any intention of pardoning him?
We've been asked that question multiple times. Our answer stands, which is no.
Again, you've also said several times that the president would not pardon or commute the sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no, and I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
Did you hear that? No. It will always be a no. They might as well have tattooed it on their foreheads. But here we are. This whole situation reeks of rules for thee, but not for me. And let's not forget, this wasn't just any crime. Hunter violated gun laws, the same gun laws Biden uses as a political weapon against law-abiding Americans. Where is the accountability? Oh, that's right. It's non-existent when it's your own family. Hypocrisy. Thy name is Joe Biden.
Rather than just pardon Hunter Biden for specific gun and tax crimes, this covers him from a Trump Justice Department reopening any criminal investigations. Over the last several years, Trump has argued that the Justice Department has become politicized. And with this pardon, Biden now seems to agree, Savannah.
This is the part that really gets to me. Biden pardoned Hunter not just for the gun charges, but for everything over the last 11 years. All of it. Swept it under the rug. Meanwhile, people are rotting in prison for minor infractions. This isn't about justice. It's about power. The Biden administration doesn't care about enforcing gun laws. They care about using them to control you. And when one of their own breaks those same laws, they get a free pass. That's not justice. That's corruption. And let me be clear, this isn't just about Hunter Biden. It's about the sheer audacity of this administration. They want to strip you of your rights while bending the rules for themselves. If you're watching this and you still think gun control is about safety, let this be your wake-up call. It's not. It's about control. And the Biden administration just proved it. So to anyone who's still clinging to the idea that these people have your best interest at heart, look at this situation and ask yourself, do they really? I don't think so. Now, I get it. There are going to be a lot of people who are like, if it was my son, I'd have done the same thing if I had the power to do it. And I totally understand this. But it still doesn't get you off on the fact that you lied to us about doing it. And it's still hypocritical as hell. The two things can be true at the same time. I can understand how you would want to do this for your son, and I know that a lot of people would do it for their son. But at the same time, you're still a liar. You're still a hypocrite. You're still full of shit. So, what do you guys think? Am I being too hard on Joe Biden here? Would you do the same thing? Do you think this is fair? If so, or if not, let me know in the comment section and tell me what you think. And don't forget, today is the last day for the Black Friday sale that I've extended through Cyber Monday. So hit the link in the description section and take advantage of that sale now before it is over. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.